Welcome to episode 4 of Dirty Discussions with Doc. Thank you for tuning in for the 4th time. We appreciate you. Um, Today I have Priscilla back again, the beautiful Priscilla, because I felt like the conversation we had last week was we could go on and on about it, right?
Yeah,
And I feel like we didn't finish because there's a whole other parts as being a parent.
Yeah.
A parent that's single and dating. There's a whole other part to that, right? So today the title of our episode is called "He'll Date a Single Mom but Not Build with Her." And this topic, which was actually Priscilla's idea, and I felt like she made a good point,
Yeah.
right? Because a lot of guys will date single moms, but they don't want the responsibility of the children. They're not accepting of the whole package.
Yeah.
Right? They just want the fun parts of you on your kid-free weekends. But do you want me on my kid weekends too? Right?
Yeah.
So, Priscilla, she doesn't need much of an introduction. She's gorgeous. She's a mom of 2. How old are your children?
My son is 8. My daughter's 3, turning 4 next month.
Okay, so her children are fairly young, small, elementary school. One is not even in school yet.
Not even.
Not even. She just got off the tit.
Literally.
Literally, right? She just got off the tit. So I want to welcome you back to Dirty Discussions with Doc. Thank you for coming
I
again.
love being here. Love it.
Last episode we spoke about dating while raising kids and the stigma behind moms that date and stuff like that. This week we're calling out the men who want the perks of dating a single mom, but not the purpose. Right? The ones who love to play house, but never plan to build one with you.
Oh, damn.
So, give me some. So what do you think? How did you feel about the last episode that we made?
I enjoyed, I loved hearing your point of view as a single mom. And, I love the fact that I was able to give my dynamic to maybe, give other women out there some ideas of how to steer their co-parenting. It really was just nice to be able to speak to another mom and find out, just listening to your story on how you navigated dating when your children were young and how I am. I liked a lot of your reasonings why you did what you did when they were younger. We're mama bears, right?
Mama bears.
So that's never gonna change. But also, now the balance. Now that your children are older, it's like, wow, I spent a lot of my time living, my dating life separate from my mom life. Like, now I want a partner, and it's like, I see that, and it's like, while I am dating with children, I do eventually want, and I'm open to having someone meet my children and build from there. And as they get older, I have someone that I'm building with as well. So then when they leave the nest, I'm not an empty nester. Right?
Because it's that thing, right? As single moms, I know so many single moms who don't date and they put their children first for everything. But here is the reality. Your kids are going to grow and get older. You are going to grow and get older. And your kids are going to leave the nest and you're going to be left alone. Right? That's the reality that I'm facing now because I lost one kid already. Not lost, but my one kid is already out of the house. She has her own place. She has her own career. She's making her own money. She doesn't really need me for many things. She does need me for some. And whenever she calls me, I am there because she doesn't ask me for much. So whenever my daughter needs anything from me, I'm there. That's my baby. That's still my baby.
Yeah, you still always
even though she thinks she's an adult, right? But there's that stigma of being a mom, and some of us moms feel that mom guilt.
Yeah, that's hard.
Right? Like, it's like, oh my God, I can't go on dates. I have to be home with my kids. I can't be out at night. I have to be home with my kids. I felt that too, right? And one of the things I did when my children was little was like, I would date, but I would make sure I'll be home by the time they get up.
Yeah.
Right? I'll be home before the sun comes up. When my children wake up, they see me. Yeah. And that was important for me. Unless like I had one of those weekends when my daughter was away, one of her friends or family members or something like that, then I could spend the night at someone's house and wake up and do the breakfast
The
thing.
breakfast.
The morning
To
sex.
do it again.
Oh my god.
To
The
do it all
morning
over again.
sex.
Do it again.
Oh my god, that's my horniest time of the fucking day. And
morning
being a
is the best.
parent, I am not allowed to have the morning
Yeah.
sex because I'm
I will say I
home.
miss that the most.
I am home. I miss that the most. I'm home before my kids wake up, and I don't get that morning D. It's like after I get that night D, I gotta go home. I can't even sit there and take a nap because I don't want to get too comfortable.
Right.
Because I want to be home when my kids get up. Because my kids have always been a priority, but now I am 42, and I'm at this stage where my kids now have their own lives, and I'm home alone, and I'm lonely, and I want a partner, right? So I always start the episode with Spill the Kink. So it's time for Spill the Kink. And I found this article that is from the New York Post that it says, I'm a single mom who wants to start dating again, but my kids are sabotaging my life. So, do you feel that your kids hinder your dating life?
No. I personally don't feel like they hinder my dating life. I mean, my kids are young, but honestly, they're really good kids. I'm very grateful. I'm blessed. I mean, I don't want to say there's no good kids, but they behave very well. Um, they're 8 and 3 years old. Like, my daughter's sassy, but I do have friends and I do know people that they have children that are older, that they have their own personal difficulties, their own challenges that might, be a little bit emotionally challenging, that can spill into the parenting aspect, where it's like, okay, now I have to discipline this kid, and now I'm dealing with their hormonal issues, and I'm dealing with their relationship issues, and now I have to deal with their irate tantrums, or I have to deal with them running away, or them being not respectful to me. I do see parents that, and some of them are single parents. They struggle with their child, and sometimes when they are dating a woman with a child that is maybe struggling emotionally or having difficulties at home, it could be a red flag to them, and it could be a turnoff. And it sucks because it's like, what do you do? It's like, I can't neglect my child's situation right now to please a man, but I love my man, and now I have to choose between, like, oh God, this kid is out of control, and now I'm gonna lose my partner because now I'm dealing with this all the time. So I can see the challenge in that because I've seen it firsthand, but I don't know if that can be considered sabotaging a relationship.
So, do you think that children's emotional reactions or protective instincts, because our kids are very protective of their moms, right? You have a son, so I'm sure even though he's young, he's very protective of you. My Adina thinks she's a boy, and she's super protective about me. But do you think that the protective instincts can complicate your dating journey?
I have not experienced that personally. But
do your kids get jealous? Like, let's say if you're on the phone with someone.
You know what? Yes. I can be on the phone and I can see my son saying, "Oh, mom, who's that?" Or even FaceTime. There are times where I was dating men and I was on a FaceTime call, and my son will come out of his room and kind of just say, "Oh, mom, who's that?" Or my son won't talk to me 2 words all day, but as soon as he's on the phone, "Mommy, I want mommy's just mommy," and he's not even trying to be malicious about it. I think he's just sees, like, who's taking my mom's time and who's this stranger. Who's a stranger talking to my mom? Because they're not used to me speaking to people that they don't know.
Yeah, Adina's not used to me dating. My 10-year-old, she's not used to me dating. My 10-year-old has slept in my bed since she was born.
Oh my God, never.
So someone else coming into her bed is what she says. She's not with it, right? It's her bed. Mm-hmm. My ex-boyfriend, she said she didn't like him, and I said, why don't you like him? She said, because he's funny and I'm funny, but I'm the only funny person in your life.
Oh, honey.
right? So she's used to having my full attention, and now she sees me splitting my attention. She saw me because I'm not with the person anymore, but she saw me splitting my attention with this other person, right? So that kind of, she was shady as fuck to him. She was super shady. My daughter was shady. Like, she'd be like, I don't want you here. Why are you in my house? Like,
That's something that they have to
my
be
daughter's
prepared
not
for
with it,
too.
right?
That's something the partner has to be prepared for too, a little bit. It's a transition for everyone.
Um, so do you think that your children's reactions could make you feel guilty as a mom that's dating?
I think it'll make me feel it can be different. I feel like I would give my children a lot of loving reassurance too. Like I'm the one to like there was a time I was dating someone. Didn't they didn't meet the person, but they did see me speaking with them like on FaceTime and such. And I did notice my son interrupting a lot, and I would kind of talk to him, and I would just tell my son. I had conversations with my son and said, mommy, you know, how would you feel about mommy speaking to someone and maybe having um a boyfriend one day? And he's just, and I told him he's 8, and he's like, a boyfriend, mommy, that's nice. He'll say like, that's nice. I said, yeah, that might happen one day. He's like, but if you're gonna have a boyfriend, is he gonna come and live here? And that's the first thing he said. Is he gonna come live here? And
Yeah,
I'm
because
like,
now this person is infiltrating in your child's home,
yeah, yeah,
your child's life, right? Their space, their
yeah.
safety, their security. Um, yeah, it's really hard to integrate that thing. So, what do you say about the myth that moms are desperate, have baggage, when in reality they're more emotionally mature and clear on what they want? Do you feel like as a mom you carry baggage?
No, I mean, I feel like everyone has a little bit of, you know, past traumas. Everyone has a little insecurities, especially coming from tumultuous relationships or, especially a fresh relationship. You have that little bit of bitterness gonna still linger on, especially how fresh or how fresh it is, right? I feel like I can be aware of where I'm insecure in certain aspects or when it comes to my past relationships and how I am now as a mom that's single and how I can be perceived as a mom that's single with now I have 2 children and two dads, and that can come off as a red flag for some people because of just how society is. They think like, oh well, she has a lot of drama, baby daddy drama, what's wrong with her? But
Do you have baby daddy drama?
no, I don't have baby daddy drama.
So there are moms with no baby daddy drama.
I
I don't
don't.
have baby daddy drama either
I
because
don't.
I just don't deal with them.
I don't like
I just
I
don't.
just I don't get involved in their personal life. I care about them and their well-being, but their personal life is their personal life, just like my personal life, my personal life. I don't get involved. Only
Okay.
with our children.
So what about people who fetish fetishize single moms for their nurturing side but not respecting their time or kids?
It's just like people think like, oh, a mom, like a single
She's a
mom, a
MILF. She's a
MILF.
MILF.
She's hot. Oh, I love mom
She
bods.
always have snacks in the house and
Yeah, she always
Capri
has
Sun
snacks.
juices.
Yeah, she always has snacks, and we a single mama, her kid free night. That's a wild time. It's just like it's funny, right? And it's it could be somewhat true because me on my kid free weekend, like I am. I'm just gonna say, I have fun, okay,
Yes, you do.
but
I want to be like you when I grow
I'm
up.
not just a milf. I'm not just a mom that's like, oh, that she's just only good for a good time. I am I am a good woman. I'm smart. I'm intelligent. I
Yes,
mean,
you are.
I'm emotionally intelligent. I'm caring. I'm hardworking. I have a lot of great qualities about myself that I can actually have a great, healthy partnership with someone.
Let's
Not,
talk about hardworking because you are a mom and you have a career,
yeah.
but you also have a side hustle.
Yes, I have my side hustle. Yes, I bake cookies. I have my website open now,
Can you tell them what's
finally.
your website? What your website is?
It's called bakedbyscylla.com.
Hit me up if you want to order some
Baked by
gourmet
Scylla.
cookies from
Baked
Baked
by
by Scylla.
bakedbyscylla.com.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, I work hard and on my free time, I want to have a good time, but I also am not just about a good time. Okay, I'm not just worthy of just only a good time for a short amount of time. That's not it.
So can I see these cookies you working with?
Yes. Oh, I got you your own little special box right here.
My own
Look,
special
I even
box.
kissed it for you.
Just me.
Oh my god.
I kiss for cookies. So it says baked by Scylla.
Yeah, that's my
And
bestseller.
these are brown chocolate chip sea salt cookies.
Brown butter, yes.
And she put a little thank you sticker on them. So her presentation is amazing.
Thank you.
I've met Priscilla at several events, and she always brings her cookies to seduce people.
Yeah, that's my icebreaker.
And because my love language is being fed.
ShopRite.
Y'all know ShopRite. ShopRite gift cards make me horny, okay? I'll do some freak shit for some ShopRite gift cards and a dozen of eggs, okay? So she wraps the cookies up in these pretty little plastic. Can we zoom in? These pretty little plastic things. So they come individually wrapped. So they're really nice gifts for parties and stuff like that. If you're throwing a little party, I order her cookies for my Slutty slumber party. Guys, my Slutty slumber party will be November 7th through 8th in the Poconos. And I'm going to talk about it later on in the show before we end. But hit up Scylla for some gourmet cookies. Because we are single moms who are career moms and entrepreneur moms. And we support each other, okay? And her cookies are actually really, 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 really delicious.
Thank you.
So, we're about to get into the dirty deep dive, right? This is where we get into the meat and potatoes. Here, put these on the side. This is where we get into the meat and potatoes of the topic, right? So today's topic is when he's down to date you, but doesn't mean to stay. Right? And I feel that you actually created this topic. A lot of women deal with this because guys are interested in us and they want to have a fun time. Oh, she's a sexy MILF. Oh, see me on your kid-free weekends. But they don't want that responsibility of taking on your children, right? Yeah. I feel like when my children were younger and I was dating, I appreciated that. I didn't want you to want to be in my kid's life. Yeah. I didn't want nobody in my kid's life, period. My kids are mine. They're my responsibility. Right. I provide for them. I protect them. I don't need you to be in my kid's life. I need you to be there for me. I need you to be there for me to make me a better mom, to make me a happy mom, to make sure that I'm protected and taken care of so that I could provide for my kids. But I don't ever want my kids to be someone else's burden. Yeah. These are my responsibilities. They're not my burdens. But I don't want to make my kids your burden. Yeah. So I always kept, and we spoke about this in the last episode, I always kept my children separate from my dating life. Yeah. That was a big, 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 big deal to me because I didn't want no stepdad for my kids. Yeah. But now my kids are big and they're emotionally intelligent and they want their mom to be happy. Yeah. My daughters have expressed that they want to see me taken care of and they want me to be happy. So at this point where I stand, my children are not a hindrance to my dating life. But recently, I had a boyfriend and, he chose to move in with a girl who didn't have kids. And I took that personal. One is like, oh my God, you didn't choose me. But number two is like, my kids are a burden to you. Oof. Like you chose a chick, you chose someone else because I have a kid and she don't. Yikes. Right? So when you mentioned this to me, it was like, damn, that shit hit a nerve because I feel like I just experienced that. Yeah. Right? So he went with the bird brain because she don't have no kids and he could run her house and do what he want to do over there. He knows in my house there's structure. Yeah. Right? There's structure in my house. My kids got my back. My kids are watching me. I have family. My family is watching. Right? This other girl, she didn't have nothing or no one. She's just by herself. And she's a dodo brain, bird brain. Right? So that was just more convenient for him. Right. To move over there, right? So he chose a chick with no kids. the bear was it let me not be nice, Izzy, right? But let me woo and bring myself back. But I felt offended
Yeah.
that you didn't choose me because I had a kid.
Yeah, it's tough.
But it was okay to date me. It was okay to go to my house and visit. You ain't had no problems eating my daughter's Crafton Crunch. But
You
I
ate the
wasn't good
Crafton-
enough for you to build a foundation with because I had a kid.
Yeah, it's. Let me tell you, that story is.
That shit stings.
Yeah.
And it hurt me for a little bit. But then I was like, you know what? You don't even deserve me, nigga. And go stay with that bird brain because she easy.
Yeah,
And
same.
I'm not. Right?
Okay.
So better her. I dodged a bullet. Because
That's
I don't
it.
need no dude sitting in my house eating my daughter's snacks.
No.
And not paying for my ShopRite gift card.
Yeah.
Because if
Not
you
buying
love
an-
me,
not buying another Captain Crunch box.
if you love me, you will support my ShopRite habit. Okay? So why do some men chase single moms but avoid long-term investments?
In my opinion, I feel like they see single moms as someone that doesn't have enough time to nurture a relationship, or they have too much going on to be in a relationship, so they take that as an opportunity to say, hey, a lot of the guys that I've experienced is say, hey, I have a busy lifestyle, you have kids, you have a lot going on, but I'm looking for a good time. I think we can make something work here. And you know what, for some women that are looking for just a fun time, yeah, that works.
When my kids were little, I was just looking for a
Yeah,
fun
you know
time.
what?
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't mind a fun time, but not everyone I date I want a fun time with.
Okay.
So if I meet someone, let's say I meet them on a dating app, right? I don't have any dating
I have
apps.
never dated anyone from a dating app. One, because I feel like I
Don't
would
do
look
it.
desperate. I feel like if somebody
It's
that knows me,
cringe.
if someone that knows me sees my profile, I feel like that makes me look desperate.
I feel I honestly I could make a Reddit page. I could make a screenshot page with how many cringe interactions I've gotten with dating apps, but we'll get to that another time. But I feel like when I'm on a dating app and I put my intentions on a dating app, like, hi, I'm looking for someone I can connect with for a possibly long-term relationship. I'm a mom. Don't come to me saying, hey, so I'm not really looking for a relationship. I just want to have a good time, because now you're
I
not
feel like
respecting
all
me.
guys I have spoken to lately say that. I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm just looking for a good time. Bro, miss me with that.
Yeah. But I
Miss me
feel
with
like a
that.
lot of these guys have, the guys I've encountered.
Oh, you should be happy because I'm honest. No, I'm happy. You just want to be an asshole up front. Like,
No, 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 no. It's like a lot of the guys, I feel like they have gone through the motions of looking for a long term relationship, and they have gotten really traumatized with certain experiences.
all these boys, all these men be having mommy issues.
I get it,
They be having
but you get
mommy
cut by
issues.
someone else, and now you're bleeding on me still, and you have to go to therapy, sir. Heal.
Yes, heal before you come to me.
Heal.
So, what is the difference between fling behavior and future behavior?
Oh, I feel fling behavior is we're I at least with me, I'm very honest and transparent. Like, you know what, I'll tell the guy, I think you're great. I don't really think we match with qualities as in like dating long term. Or they might be telling me like, oh, I'm not interested in anything long term. And then I say, you know what? I like him and I'm not interested in anything long term, but I like him for a good time. I'll say it.
So you put them in the freckle box.
I'll put him in the freckle box.
The
The freckle box is
freckle
not okay.
box.
Let's be transparent. The freckle box isn't overflowing, okay? But I put him in the potential freckle box. Like, okay, maybe this guy, I can talk to him for a little bit and get to know him and see.
He's a good jump off.
Yeah, see if he can get the cookie, the big cookie, right?
The big cookie.
The fat cookie.
She got the fat wet cookie.
But then as I get to know them, because even if you're in the freckle box, I still have to get to know you. I still have to be attracted to you. And I have to be attracted to your personality. And if I see that you're just an arrogant asshole, then you get out of the freckle box and you're not even on the list. Now, future behavior is, I'm dating with someone with intention. They are looking for something we are aligned with our morals, our scheduling, our chill, like our values. We have the similar interests. You know, we can have a conversation that's flowing. It's reciprocated energy.
Reciprocated
Reciprocated.
energy. Because if I'm taking time away from my career,
Yes.
my business, and my children to invest time into you, then my energy should be reciprocated. God damn it. All right. So, do you have an example of a guy that you ever dated that was a lot of fun, but you knew he's not a father figure, he's not potential dating material? Like, what do you do with those guys?
I have a couple partners that I have great friendships with. I've gotten to know them. Like there was one partner I have that in the beginning I was interested in dating him, and I thought it would be something that we could have long term. But as I said in our last episode, I appreciate a slow burn. So once I started to get to know him and speak to him more and see his dynamic and just I just knew that he's not ready to commit into a relationship. He's not the person that's going to want to be in one kind of relationship, a monogamous relationship, or even a ethically non-monogamous relationship. You know, because there are different kinds of relationships.
We
there,
will
right?
have an episode on ethically non-monogamous relationships
Yeah.
because I do live an ethically non-monogamous lifestyle, and I'm going to explain what that is in the future.
Yeah.
But so sometimes as a mom, we just want to have fun and kind of distract our brains from the monotony of the everyday, day-to-day responsibilities, right? Sometimes we just want somebody we could shake out with and have a good time consistently, right? It doesn't have to be just a jump off. It could still be a meaningful friendship.
Yeah, like you guys can
right?
still go out and have fun, do friend things.
It could still be a meaningful friendship. We could still deeply I mean, I've had play partners that I still deeply care about that are my friends. Like if they get sick, I'm pulling up. If they need something, I'm going to offer my assistance.
yeah,
like
me
I
too.
care about these people. I just don't want them around my kids.
Yeah.
Like there's a difference.
Yeah.
Do you think that standards shift when you're not dating just for yourself?
What do you mean?
Okay, so now I'm dating, but I also have to think about how my children are affected by the person I'm dating. Do you think that your standards shift? So if you're dating as
yeah.
a single person versus dating as a mom.
Yes. Now, so if I'm dating, like there are some qualities that I will want in a person. Like I want them to be intelligent, obviously. Like I want them to have a career driven, and family oriented or whatever. But now it's like, yes, you check all those boxes, or even attraction. I'm attracted to this. He's sexy. He's this. He's this. Now, is he consistent where if he plans something, he's going to stay with it? Because now I'm a mom. Now, if I introduce him to my children, if he makes promises and he doesn't keep them, how will that affect them going, in a long-term relationship? Or is he someone that is going to want to initiate without me having to always be the person to kind of nudge him? Like, is he going to be the one that's going to say, hey, let me help you with that, instead of me saying, hey, can you help me with this, or can you help me with that?
I'm the type of person that if I have to ask you for anything,
I'm never gonna ask.
I don't want
I'm
want
never
it.
gonna ask.
I'm never gonna ask.
I will die on the hill.
I would. Yeah, my pride is too big for me to ask for help. Or if I do ask, I will ask one of my family members or one of my close friends.
A trusted friend that knows you.
Before I ask someone I'm dating for any kind of assistance.
Yep.
I don't, me, I told you guys in episode 1 or in episode 2, I didn't grow up with parents. I never had the luxury of saying, I want you to buy me this. I want you to take me there. I need this. I didn't have that luxury. My life when I was a kid growing up was, you should be grateful that you have a cot on the floor to sleep on, and you should be grateful that we feed you.
Yeah.
And that's it. Don't ask for nothing.
Yeah.
And don't be ungrateful. Be grateful to sleep on the floor, and be grateful that we give you a plate of food. That's how I grew up. So as an adult, even as a young adult, I mean, I got my working papers at 14, and as soon as I was able to work, I'm 42. The longest I've been without a job from age 14 to 42 is 6 months. I've always had a job, and even during those 6 months, I collected unemployment because I was a student. Right? I've never been without a job. I've always been highly independent because I had to be. I never learned how, and I've at this stage of my life, I never had. I don't know what it feels like to be taken care of ever.
Yeah.
Never had anyone take care of me. I have lots of really good friends that love me and do lots of things for me. I'm grateful for my friends, but I never had my person that I could run to with my fears, and I could run to provide for me and take care of me and make sure I don't have any needs. I never had that. As a child, I didn't have it. As a mom, I didn't have it. As a woman, I didn't have it. So I don't know how to formulate that. And because, let's say you're my friend, and you say you have a problem. As you're talking about your problem, I'm already thinking of how I can help.
Yeah, because you're about solutions.
Before you even ask for my help. You don't have to ask for my help, because if you're my friend and I love you and I care about you, I mean, even I would do these things for a stranger.
Yeah.
Right? When strangers hit me up, I have people that are strangers that hit me up with their problems all the time. And I'm that type of person that I like to help people. Yeah. So if I don't have a partner that does things, I want you to do things for me because it makes you happy.
Yeah.
It makes you happy to buy me this dress because you wanted to see me in this dress.
Yep.
It makes you happy to cook this food for me because you wanted to be the one to feed my belly. Those are the things that I want.
Yep.
Not because I asked for it.
I hate that.
I feel like if you did something because I asked for it, I kind of gave you the cheat code to my love. Right? I look for people who take initiative.
Take initiative.
So if it's my children and you want to be in my children's life,
take the initiative.
Take initiative to
be in
my children's life. I'm not gonna ask you.
I'm not gonna ask you like, hey, do you wanna? Hi, can you take us to Walmart or whatever? You hear me saying, if we're together and you have a car, right?
I'll take you to Walmart, sis.
Yes. Mm-hmm. If you have a car and you hear me saying, Tam, I really need to go back to school shopping and I need to go groceries. I would love to go to Walmart, but Walmart's so far and I don't drive. And you're just sitting there like, oh wow, that's tough. Why? Like, I'm not gonna ask you. Like, I'm literally saying it out loud. And I hate to say that. Some guys will say, oh, well, if you a closed mouth don't get fed. If you don't ask, you don't know. Cut it out.
Okay? Cut it out. Because if you wanted to do it, I wouldn't have had to ask you to do it.
I'm literally telling you, I need, I would love, that would be great. Damn, I need to find a time. I need to find, when I can go or whatever. It's just like, oh, okay, well, some people work on unless you told me. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, my ex used to say that all the time. Oh, but did you ever say that you needed that? Did you ever say that you wanted that? Well, if I have to tell you that that's what I need, I mean, I don't expect you to be a mind reader.
No.
Right? That there are things that I do have to express.
You just have to ask.
And
sometimes.
I have to tell you, and I have to express that those are my needs and wants. But I'm talking about like regular day-to-day shit. Like if I have to ask you for something, if you didn't care about if I ate today, or if I'm sick, you don't care about coming to take care of me, I'm not going to ask you to come take care of me because I'm sick.
No, I'm not.
I'm not going to ask you for anything.
Right.
I want you to do things because it pleases you to do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Because I would do that.
Because I'm going to do it. Yeah. Do it. Yeah. I'm going to give you what I expect.
I would do it.
Right? So, to these men that want to date moms, right? Like, I don't need a dad for my kids.
No, they have that.
My kids have their dads, and I don't need a dad for my kids. I don't even need a provider for my kids, because I make sure that all of my children's needs are met. But I do need a strong man to keep me safe and secured and loved and happy, so that I could be the better parent. Right? And, sometimes I think these guys, you brought the point up when we had the conversation, that these guys want to date us because we're attractive. Mm-hmm. Right? They like that we're independent and we make our own money because they feel like, oh, she got her own. I don't got to do nothing for her. Yeah. But you would do shit for the bum bitch. You'll do shit for the bum bitch, but because we got our shit together, you like us because you don't feel like you got to do anything for us.
Right.
I feel like because I do got my shit together that you should want to do more for me. Mm-hmm. right? Because you'll pay for that bum bitch to stay home all day and still get her nails done, still get her. Yeah, I be wondering how these chicks that don't work
and that's the one that
stay fly.
that's what gets me. Is just like,
They
yes,
stay
it's
fly.
like, yes, I am the head of the household in my house. I take care of everything, but that's because I have to.
But I
mean,
have to.
I have to. Like, well, I can't leave my kids starving. I can't not work. I need a roof over my head. I have to do these things. This is necessities, right? So yes, I'm not like, I don't feel like, oh, I'm independent, I don't need a man. No,
No,
I
I
don't
need
feel
a
that way. I don't
man.
feel that way. Don't put me
do.
in that box.
I
Don't
need
put
a
me
life
don't
partner.
don't put me in that category. I want to be catered to. I want to be courted. I want to, I show appreciation. I get ready. I'm very appreciative of quality time that someone makes for me. Like, I love all those things. I'm not gonna ask you for those things, but I'm also not going to settle for someone that just says, "Oh, okay, you want to come over and chill and come over tonight?" Or like that. If that's all you have to offer, then no, I'm not. I'm not going. It's boring.
Boring.
It's boring. I'm bored.
You do. Some of these dudes be out here boring as
Like,
fuck.
I've told guys that, like, this is boring.
Boring. So we're gonna move on to the next segment. This is the Doc Izzy Uncensored Ask Doc. And I tell you guys, this is my favorite segment because this is where I get to answer all of your questions. Guys, I'm very transparent with everything. I do not claim to be an expert at anything, but all I can give you is my educated opinion. Okay. So the first question I got was, how do I know if a guy is dating me seriously or just riding out the mom vibes? I would say intention.
Yeah.
If the person is dating you with intention and they're caring about you and they're protecting you, I don't need anyone to provide for me financially. I have a career, I have a business. But help is nice. Help is nice. I want to know that you care about my well-being,
Yeah.
right? And if you know I'm a mom and you're dating me, but you ain't never asked me how my kids are doing,
Oh no.
then you ain't the guy for
Yeah,
me.
no.
You're not the
No.
guy for me.
No.
If you haven't said, hey, how's your daughter doing? How's she feeling? Then you're not acknowledging that there's a whole other side to my package.
Right.
Because I'm a package deal. I come with 2 children. One of my children is an adult. She done moved out, but she's still my child and still a priority in my life.
Valid.
And I have a 10-year-old that lives with me who, is my priority right now. And if you're not showing me intention that you care about that part of my life, then you can't be a part of my life.
Yeah. And
right?
I feel like,
or you go in the freckle box.
yeah, you're gonna freckle. And honestly, providing is not just financial.
No, it's not.
Providing a safe space to actually just, hey, I can just release and just get to be myself and just, what, honey, thanks for asking about the kids, but right now I just want to talk about how's your day, or how I just want to talk about this. Just providing a safe space, providing just loving support.
Love and support. Make me a better mom.
That's it.
I want you to make me, I don't want you to be a daddy to my kids, but I want you to make me a better mom.
Just
right?
Listen.
Make my life just a little bit easier. Don't add to my burdens.
Oh my God, if you do that, you're out the door.
Don't add to my burdens and my responsibilities. Granted, I'm going to do things for my man because I enjoy catering to my man. I enjoy servicing my man. I enjoy pleasing my man. I'm going to do all of those things, but I need to know that there's some type of foundation being built. This is not just I just want to see you on your kid-free weekends. Has anyone ever asked you to see you on your kid weekends, like with your kids?
I've had people that'll say, with children, they'll ask me like, hey, I want to see you. And, I know it's not your kid-free weekend. I know you have your kids, but I have my daughter. Maybe we can go to a park and they can, just play in the park and we can just sit on the bench and watch them play and just have a conversation.
I find that to be a very sexy date.
I thought that was cute.
That was thoughtful.
That was very thoughtful. I was kind of like, okay.
That would make me look at you twice.
I was like, okay. I could do that. It didn't happen.
Oh, so he was talking shit, or it didn't happen?
It didn't happen because I don't know. I guess when I agreed, I think he kind of just rewind, like just was like, no, I don't think that's a good idea now anymore. I think he had second
His
thoughts
baby
about
mama
it.
probably said,
Yeah,
"You
I
ain't
think he was
taking my
like,
girl.
yeah,
You're not taking my daughter
something
around no
happened
bitch."
there. I
Right?
was like, okay, sir. But I thought that was cute.
It was cute in thought, but it would have been cuter if he would have
You should have
actually
executed it, sir.
executed the mission. You know, so that's like a sold dream. You sold me a
Yeah.
dream
And
that
it took me a while to actually think about that and say, okay, you know what? It's
you phony bastard.
yeah, you
Right?
did the
So
okey doke.
the next question I got is, should I avoid dating if I'm not looking to marry again?
No. No, because I'm not looking to marry again, but that doesn't mean that I won't go dating.
I have never thought about being married in my young years because I was a mom at 21 and I was in college still and I was pursuing my career and I wanted to have a foundation for my child. At the time I just had one, and I wanted to have a foundation for her, and I never wanted my child to be someone else's burden. So to me it was kids, career, then relationships, right? And I wasn't looking to marry anybody at that time. Now that I am a little bit older, call me a cougar or whatever you want to call me. Now my career is, I'm settled in my career. My brand, everybody knows who the fuck I am. I'm motherfucking
Period.
Doc Izzy, and I built this bitch from the ground
Period.
up, right? So I'm at a place in my life where my life is very stable. My life is very stable. And now I'm at the place where now I do have more space and time and opportunity to invest into another person.
Mm-hmm.
But again, my time is still very valuable. So if I'm investing my time into a person, it has to be worth it for me. I have to see the profit in it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'm still a businesswoman at the end of the day. And profit doesn't always mean money. Right? But I have to see how this benefits my life. It makes me a better person,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because that's what I'm looking for. I want a partner that makes me a happier person, a better entrepreneur, a better mom, a better friend, right? I just want somebody that makes me a better person. But even if you're not looking to marry again or right now, I still think that it's healthy, to have consistent friendships, right? I still think that it's healthy to have a sex life.
Yeah.
Right? You still need to, sis.
And date different
Not
people.
having orgasm makes you sick.
Yeah, date different people.
Date
Honestly.
different people. Holding on to that squirt gives you urinary tract infections. Let it out. Let it out. We all need a fucking
Let
release.
the geyser go.
Okay, let the geyser. Right? If you're not letting it spray, you holding it in, it's gonna make you sick. It's gonna make you sick. Let it out. Right? So I do think that you should not avoid dating if you're not looking to marry. It's okay to form meaningful friendships.
Yeah.
And consistent sex partners.
Yes.
That's absolutely healthy as long as it's consensual and you're both on the same page.
Yes.
So the next question is, he says he's not ready for a relationship, but still wants to spend every weekend in my house. What does that mean? It means he's an opportunist. He's using you, bitch. He just wants to have a good time with no responsibilities. And he wants the girlfriend pussy. He wants the girlfriend experience. He wants to be in your home. He wants to eat your kids' Welch's grapefruit snacks. He wants to drink the fruit punch, your little kids' Capri Suns, and eat your kids' Captain Crunch. But he don't want to take you to ShopRite.
Don't give the freco the boyfriend husband treatment.
Yeah, don't give your playmates the husband treatment.
It can be, you know what it is. So sometimes it's like we get lost in like this feels so nice. I want. Oh, he gave me such great dick right now. I want to feed him up and I want to love on him and whatever. Sis, relax, okay? Because you're gonna put yourself in a predicament where you're gonna get way too emotionally invested in someone that's not that deeply emotionally invested in you, and that's how you end up hurt in a situation.
They just want to eat your kids' fruit snacks and drink the fruit punch.
Just relax, enjoy the D, and keep it moving.
Take the D and go away.
Thank you, sir. I had a great night. We'll catch you on another time.
Bye.
Bye.
So, How do I protect my kids emotionally when I'm exploring love again? That's a big question. Thank you for asking that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very vulnerable. I feel like you shouldn't bring people around your children if your kids are still at an impressionable state
Yeah, I agree.
where they're gonna have emotions for this person. Me, I can't tell you exactly what to do. I can only tell you what I did. I waited for my children to be older and be more emotionally intelligent. Now my kids understand what dating is. They know that dating is not permanent,
Yeah.
right? They know that dating is an interview,
Mm-hmm.
right? And my kids are interviewing the people that they see me around. My kids even pay attention to who I keep friendships with.
Mm.
My daughter, my oldest, she be vetting my friends. She be like, Ma, I don't like that friend for you. That's not your friend.
Yeah.
I don't like how she looks at you, right? So my kids are my protectors. I didn't have parents growing up, and it's weird for me because now my daughter's an adult and
Yeah.
she watches over me like she's my parent.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful for her. I love her so much. She spoils me. She bought me rollerblades for my birthday.
Did you try them?
I did. I never had anybody buy me rollerblades. My parents never bought me that type of stuff.
Rollerblades. I
And
had rollerblades since the 90s.
I had to wait to become an adult for my daughter to do that for me. So my kids are very protective of me. Um, so now that my children are older
Mm-hmm.
and they're more emotionally intelligent, it's easier for me to bring people around. And it actually is more helpful because my kids are vetting the person.
Mm-hmm.
You're not just being vetted by me. My kids are judging you.
Mm-hmm.
My kids are paying attention to what you do for me. My kids are paying attention to what you bring to the house. You'd be like, Ma, he always comes empty handed. He didn't bring nothing for He's just eating our snacks.
Damn.
Like, my kids will call a nigga out. I love them. I love them. My daughters are crazy. So I think you protect your kids emotionally while exploring. Keep your exploration away from your children
Yeah.
until you're ready.
Yeah.
That's my answer. What do you think?
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, with me, my children are still
Your
young.
babies are still
They're
little.
still young. I explore, I date, I do my thing, but until I know and I see for myself consistency, respect, mutual reciprocation when it comes to like energy and efforts and time given together. It'll have to be something little by little I'll introduce, but I don't see myself doing that anytime soon. Or
You just haven't met the person
yeah,
that's worthy of that.
I haven't met them, but also like I still don't think it would be anything I would do full on, because that lovey-dovey stage is people think, oh, it's in the first 2 months. No, it takes a while.
It takes about
It takes a
2 years
while.
for you to really learn who a person
It
is.
takes
I
a
feel like
while.
the first 2 years of a relationship is the honeymoon stage.
Like, I'll tell my children, like, mommy has somebody that she's talking to, but I don't think I would introduce them right away, because that's just the mama bear in me. And
Protective.
yeah, that's just the mama bear in
So
me.
so what I would say is take your time.
Take your time.
See how the person's intentions are towards you, right? If they show any type of care towards your children, if they're asking about your children's well-being and whereabouts, right? Those are things that matter when you're dating and you're a mom. Like, ask me if my kids are okay. School's about to start. Do you worry about if I was able to get my kids everything they needed for school?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it happen, right? Because I make everything happen. I take care of my kids. I'm not looking for you to do anything. But if you didn't even ask me if I was okay,
Yeah,
or
little
my
gestures.
kids needed anything, then it's like you don't really care about my kids. Because to impress me, you gotta impress them,
Yeah.
right? So if you're not going out your way to impress them, kick rocks.
Right.
Kick rocks. And my kids will tell you to kick rocks. And I'm going to tell you to kick rocks. Kick 2 rocks. Take both your shoes off, okay?
Chancletas.
Kick rocks with no shoes on.
shoes on.
You know what I'm saying? So, the next one is, so with that said, my final thoughts. Final thoughts is you are allowed to want fun, moms.
Yes. Have fun.
Moms, you are not
fun.
dead because you're a mom. Don't make your kids feel like a burden.
No, please don't.
Okay. I like to live my life. I still go on vacations. I still have fun with my friends. I'm working on a sex life. I don't have any sex life right now at this present moment.
Oh, we're gonna work on that. I got you.
I'm working on that part, right? But I still believe in having being a fulfilled woman And I want to show my daughters that they are not a burden or hindrance to my happiness. So I need my daughters to see me happy.
Yeah.
Right? So don't stop your happiness because you're a parent.
No.
Because that's not healthy for your kids either. Your kids need to see you happy. They need to see you treated well, right? Because they still need that example of how a woman is supposed to be treated, right? So I think that your kids don't need a man, but you definitely deserve a partner who values all of you, even the part of you that is a mom.
Right.
Okay? The woman, you're a mom, you're a woman, and you are a whole damn queen. Mm-hmm. And the man that acknowledges that and protects that, that's the one that you could introduce to your children. But for now, especially when your kids are little, like for someone like Priscilla, because I juxtapose me and Priscilla's situations. I was Priscilla 10 years ago with 2 small kids. Yeah. Right now, I have older kids and they're more emotionally intelligent. I feel like I have a little more freedom and wiggle room to establish and create something more meaningful, as opposed to when the kids are little, you're still protective of them. Yeah. I'm still protective of mine too.
Yeah, you're always going to be protective of your children. But I would say love yourself the most first, right? Mm-hmm. Put a lot of the effort into yourself. Keep doing your nails, keep doing your hair. Don't do it just because you want to go on a date. Do it for yourself.
Do it for you.
Because when you feel good about yourself, that confidence is going to exude. Mm-hmm. You are going to attract the best for yourself, because you have to be what you want, right? You want a resourceful person, you want an intelligent person, you want someone that's emotionally intelligent. Invest in your business, go to school, go and invest in yourself. Go on vacation.
But don't stop having fun.
No.
And you could still date.
Have fun.
You can still fuck.
Yes.
You can fuck. Fucking helps you be a better mom. Please go and fuck somebody.
Please go fuck somebody and don't feel guilty.
Someone that you're emotionally or mentally connected with, someone you have chemistry with, someone that is consensual with, someone that you connect with. I'm not encouraging you to go out and be a whore unless that's what you want to do. Then that's by all means. I support that campaign too. No shame. But I'm not encouraging you to be promiscuous or to be a whore, to just fuck anything. But I'm encouraging you to still live your dreams and your fantasies. Being, especially, I'm a businesswoman and I've had a business since my children were very small. And even being a businesswoman, like my own mom used to judge me. She used to be like, "Oh, all you do is chase money and you're not home with your kids." And I said, "Well, all you did was watch novellas and you was home, but you ain't pay us no fucking mind and you was broke at the same time. So would you rather me be broke at home, or do you want me to make some money and be able to actually support and take care of my kids and be a happy mom?" Mm-hmm. Right? I want to be a happy, productive mom and woman, because I'm raising 2 young women and I want them to be happy women when they grow up. And having children shouldn't be a deterrent to being happy.
Nope.
And unfortunately, some relationships don't work out and you end up being a single parent. Mm-hmm. So to my single moms out there, right? Like, you still deserve to have fun and you still deserve to be loved and you still deserve the opportunity to chase your goals and dreams, and you still deserve to be able to live out your fantasies and your fetishes and your kinks, right? So if you need help finding your kink, hit me up.
Yeah. Right? You're still worthy. You're still desirable. You're still...
all that.
All of those things.
Even with milking your titties.
Yes.
Even with the milky titty.
Even with the leche.
Even with the leche.
Everybody loves leche.
I mean, I do love me some. I love me some leche. Right? So anyway, just because you're a mother does not mean that we have to mother these men.
Please don't.
These little princesses. These little... Little bitches that want girls to take care of them, right? We are mothers to kids already. We not trying to be your mother too, God damn it.
Please don't waste
And
a
don't
mom.
come in my
Please
house
don't waste a mom's
drinking my
time.
kids Capri Sun and trying to eat her Welch's fruit snacks, right?
Please, please.
And don't touch my daughter's Captain Crunch.
And don't waste don't waste a mom's kid-free time.
Yeah. Oh, don't
Don't
waste.
do it. That is the instant you will never have to worry about me again.
Don't
Never.
waste the kid-free weekend,
Do not
bro.
waste my valuable time that I have free.
Because if we took time, remember, and both of us can relate to this, right? We have careers, we have businesses, and we have children. If we made time for you, you better cherish that shit.
Take it and run.
Cherish it, because you guys be taking care of
Make it
these
a great
bum
time.
bitches that don't got shit going on. And you make time for them, and cherish a woman who does have a lot on her plate and still makes room for you.
Yes.
Okay? So with that said, I just want to remind you guys, if you have any comments, comment on this video. You could comment on the video, like the video, share the video,
Please.
play the video on silent or repeat. Get my views up if you love me, right? So YouTube could put some respect on my motherfucking name. And I do want to talk about my Slutty Slumber Party. I curate a woman's sexual empowerment retreat. Okay. And people have a wrong idea of what my empowerment retreat is. It's not a fuck party. Okay. Sorry, Diddy. We love you. Okay. It's not a Diddy party. But if you like girls and you open to exploring, and you might be in a safe space. But what it is a safe space for women to talk about their desires and their fantasies. A place where women can try new kinks and learn new skills. So in our first Slutty Slumber Party, we had an oral fixation class, and we were teaching women how to do orals on bananas and oranges, because some women want to do oral on women, right?
Okay.
We love those. Right? So we did an oral fixation workshop at the first event. The second event, we did a writing and tribbing workshop.
Oh, that's fun.
Right? And what was what made it more valuable to me was, after the event, one of the ladies went home to her husband and she put it on him, and she hit me up the next day and she's like, yo, my husband thanks you that I went to that event. He said, where has this woman been?
Oh, that's great.
Right? So the fact that you come to my event and now you feel more confident in your bedroom.
Yes.
And you feel more confident in the boardroom, because we're still business bitches. Okay? That's what my Slutty Slumber Party is about.
That's hot.
Right? So
That's
the
awesome.
next Slutty Slumber Party is November 7th through 8th. It takes place in the Poconos, Pennsylvania. We have a private chef coming to cater. We're going to do sexy photo shoots. We're going to have a pole dancing class for this one. So our workshop will be a pole dancing class. We're going to have a BDSM experience with Sir Leesis.
Nice.
So he's going to give you the whole BDSM experience. We also going to have Sir RL, who's going to come and do the fire experience for the ladies. So he's going to do some fire play, fire massages, which is completely sexy, completely relaxing. I love that. It's November, so we're going to be in the slopes. We're probably going to go snow tubing, which is going to be fun. But the most part of it is that you're going to be in a house full of women who want to release their inhibitions, women that are not going to judge you for talking about your kinks and your fantasies. And we're actually going to support you in your campaign of feeling sexually liberated, right? In whatever way that means to you. Because sexual liberation is something different to every person, right? So I'm very proud of the ladies that support my event and come through, because I'm proud of the changes and the experiences that they have allowed themselves to have. A lot of women that come to my events are very reserved, very shy, have not experienced many things in their sexual lives. So I'm happy that I get to be the person to hold their hand and make them feel comfortable with their own self and their own desires. So hit me up for the Slutty Slumber Party. Okay. You can reach me on Facebook at Doc Izzy, Facebook Doc Izzy, or on Instagram at Doc_Izzy. Or you can send me an email at dirtydiscussionswithdoc@gmail.com. Or you could just slide me a DM, right? With that said, don't be afraid to have dirty discussions. Cut.
All right, that was awesome. Go, girl.
You go, girl. Sheesh, let's do a picture right. Let me see.
Qué lindo